welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with dun 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 the Friends door palette. Is it the door? I love Friends. I've probably seen every single episode. I haven't watched them for a long time. I think I need to start from the first one again and watch the whole series all the way through, but I'm very happy to be playing with this today and trying it out. Out of all of the Friends stuff, I wasn't really drawn to any of the palettes, which was a real shame because I love Friends and I was really hoping that I could get a lot of the collection and enjoy it, but the colour stories in a lot of the palettes didn't speak to me. However, this one and the packaging of this one definitely speaks to me. So I can't wait to jump into it. I've also got the Chandler lip gloss to try. And it's got the little look, oh, the turkeys with the sunglasses. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's do it. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows and I've primed with my Revlon Candid Concealer. I'm so excited to dive into this. I think in a nice sort of naturally neutrally look possibly, because the colour story, I mean, the shades that I really am drawn to are Dr. Drake Ramore, because that is totally a Friends colour. Just that colour there, it screams Friends. I do like the look of Eggplant and Frank Jr. Jr. And as for the shimmers, Big White Dog looks nice. But we'll see where we go. I'm tempted to use I'm Fine just because it's I'm Fine. Oh, yeah, I love Friends. I am definitely a Monica. But I did not like the Monica palette that they've brought out. It's or the Rachel or the Phoebe, to be fair. Out of all three of them, I think the Phoebe one is the nicest, but yeah, not my cup of tea, unfortunately. So I don't really know what shade to start out with. Shall we swatch a few and see how we feel? I'll just swatch Dr. Drake Ramore. That wasn't an impressive swatch, was it? Okay. Eggplant. I feel quite dry and powdery. That's not too bad. I'll do Frank Jr. Jr. See what this one's like. Yeah, they are quite dry. Oh yes, these two are quite nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to give the Dr. Drake Ramore a miss, which is a shame. So yeah, I think I'm going to start out with the Frank Jr. Jr. shade because that one didn't swatch too badly. This is quite a big, bulky, difficult palette, and although I love the packaging, the way that it sort of opens is a bit, I mean, they could have made the loops a little bit bigger, but you know, I'm a fan of the packaging. So we'll go in with Frank Jr. Jr. Well, that's nice. Ooh. We've just taken all of our Christmas decorations down. I always like to start the new year fresh with the decorations down. It's such a chore though. It's the worst part of Christmas, taking everything down, putting everything back to how it was before, and then your house seems so empty and bare. I quite like that. That is a nice shade. Don't know where I'm going with this look. No idea. But I'm happy with how it's applied. Doesn't seem to be patchy. It's not as fully pigmented as I would want in a perfect world, but it's pretty darn good. I don't know whether to take it all the way to the inner corner. Let's leave it for now, see how we feel. And then I want to blend that out with my, what I got for Christmas, my big eye pot, to search for my brushes. What shall we go into next? I think it's got to be Eggplant, which was the very bright pink. I can't actually remember what all of these things mean, because although I have watched them all, it's been a long time, so I don't actually remember what Eggplant is. I feel like I should. See how this blends it out. Yeah, with this palette you're either going to be doing a very neutral look or pinks. I'm not opposed to a pink. I quite like a pink. I mean, I was never going to pick up the fully neutral shades out of this palette because, you know, if there's a choice of bright colours, that's what I'll go for. So guys, tell me, have you taken your Christmas decorations down? Or do you wait until after the new year? I was reading a news article on Facebook and a lady was saying she takes hers down before 9 o'clock on Christmas Day and her kids beg her not to. I just think that's really sad. Keep them up a little bit longer. Don't take them down on Christmas Day. Who can be bothered on Christmas Day after all of the turkey? I quite like that. That's, I mean, they look kind of similar on the eye, but it's blended it out. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be that similar on the eye, because in the pan, they're quite different. But yeah, oh, this palette is so big. But yeah, on the eye, they are pretty similar. Oh, there's quite a bit of fallout going on in the pan. I'm not sure how high I want to take this, you know. If in doubt, blend it out. Then what can we go into? I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking the list, which is this one here. See what happens. Yeah, this isn't going to be the most detailed, amazing look. I just want to try out the palette and use the colours. See what we're working with. Has anyone got any fun plans for New Year? Now, obviously, it still will be a bit different this year. But, I mean, there could be FaceTime quizzes and maybe just some fireworks in the back garden. Give me some ideas, guys. I don't just want to be sat bored watching TV. Oh, that's blended it out quite nicely, actually. I think this palette's £20, which I don't think is too bad. I love the packaging. It's got quite a lot of shades in it. It's Friends, obviously, so, you know, you're going to be paying more because it's the collab with Friends. So far, I don't think that that's a bad price. Okay, I'm quite liking the little pink hue we have going on at the moment. Don't really know where to go from here, though. Should we go into an even lighter pink? Should we go into Cups and Ice? It's so difficult to lift this palette to show you. This one here, just to blend the very, very, very outer edges. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I've got a delivery. And here we have an unboxing also in the middle of this eyeshadow palette review. Oh yes. It's from Romy at Titmouse and it is a pressed eyeshadow to go in my Pastel Roses collection and it is Blueberry. Oh yeah. If you still haven't checked out the Pastel Roses on Titmouse, why not? So we'll just fluff the edges with that really light shade Cups and Ice. A lot of Revolution palettes can be hit and miss, but this one is actually very nice quality, to be fair, for drugstore. Okay, I'm liking that, but I feel like we need to cut the crease because when I'm testing a palette, that's what I like to do, so I'll go do that now. Okay, the crease is cut in a fashion. Why is that bit looking a bit weird? There we go. I don't really know what to go in with after that. Let me swatch Big White Dog. See how impressive this is. Oh. Can you see that? Yeah, I like that. That is... what about I Take Thee Rachel? I know what that one means. Oh, what an episode. Oh, she's pretty. Oh yeah. Oh, I like both of those. I'll just... oh, Birthday Flan. Oh, the shimmers are impressive. The shimmers are very nice. I think I'm going to start out with Big White Dog because now I've swatched it, I can't not use that. Brush should be good. I'll just take it dry first. Yeah, it's a little bit putty-like. It's not, you know, full putty, but yeah, oh, I'm getting a bit of fallout because I'm digging a bit too far. Eek! Sorry, what? Revolution? Hello. Wow, I'm getting 90s vibes from this now that I've got pink and bright silver. Let me just dig a scrunchie out. Wow. That is impressive. There's quite a bit of fallout in the pan, which I do find quite annoying, to be honest. I don't want to waste product. And I still like them to look pretty when I finish with them. So I don't like a messy pan. That shade is so impressive. It's pretty blinding. I mean, I thought I'd like the palette, but the shimmers just make it. That is dry, guys. That is dry. Ooh. Hopefully the other ones are just as impressive. So next I'll go into I Take Thee Rachel. Yeah, this one feels a little bit less putty-like. I think I'm going to have to wet it with my primer water from Primark. Yeah, that one's just not as impressive. It's not picking up on the brush as well at all. Let's just dig it onto my eyelid. Wow, that's a bit disappointing. Let's try with the finger. I mean, it goes on better with the finger than on the brush, but it's definitely not as nice as Big White Dog. And you can't be as precise when you've got a finger in the way. Especially when you've got a cut crease. Very, very 90s, guys. I'm feeling the 90s vibes. So I think I just want to sort out the outer corner of that with Frank Jr. first. Oh, that big white dog shade, wow. And then I'll take a little bit of Eggplant and just pat the big white dog. Oh, I'm still not with it from Christmas. All the days are blurring into one. I don't know what day it is. I don't know who I am or where I am. Until it's New Year. Well, that is how it is. How have I ended up with this 90s look? Like, I mean, I sort of try and do an angle. And I'm patting on the edges just so it's not straight down. Just makes it look a bit more nice on the eye shape. Do I know what I'm on about? Don't listen to me, you're not going to learn things from me. I'm not hating that, but it is very 90s. It's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine. Yeah, I think I need to do the lower lash line. Tempted to not do pink, because I feel like if I do pink on the lower lash line as well, it's going to be full on 90s makeup. I'm sure I have very similar eyeshadow to this back then. Where's my brush? I keep stealing my brushes. It's the Nargles. Must be. Okay. So if we're not going to be using the same shades, which ones should we use? I think I want to try a bit of Java, which is this one here. This could totally ruin it. You gotta have some risk in your life. I want to try out more shades also. That's also very similar to the other two. I was hoping it would be a lot different to that, to be honest. Yeah, that's very similar. So now what? Should we actually try Dr. Drake Ramore on the eye, the one that I wasn't impressed with on the swatch? The purple. Let's just do it. Let's do it together. It's not too bad. It's not the most pigmented shade in the world, but it's different to the other ones at least. Yeah, that Dr. Drake Ramore shade is definitely one of the ones that made me want to get the palette. Put an eyelash. There's a lot of fallout, I've got a lot of glitter from the big white dog shade. So yeah, do your eye makeup first. I think that's changed it up a bit. I'm quite happy with that. It's better than using another pink. Just poking myself in the eyeball right now. We can always sort it out a bit more when I've got my base on. What can I use in the waterline? I'm thinking my Barry M High Vis eyeliner in Dangerous. Fab. So I'm going to jump off camera, guys, stick my base on, and we'll come back and try out the Channel lip gloss together. So guys, base is on and my lashes are on. The lashes are the Sosu Bell lashes that I got in Primark. This is just the packaging. Really like these lashes actually. They're not overly dramatic, they're just kind of cute. We need to do brow bone and inner corner highlight. Don't really know what shade to go for that. Let's swatch Orthodontist. It's not really what I wanted for that. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be Big White Dog. Which is a bit too intense in silver. So the highlight that I've got on is the Zoeva Screen Queen. And I used two of the shades, Aloof Beauty and Absolutely Flawless, these two here. So I'm thinking I might just use that for inner corner and brow bone because that palette doesn't really have what I want. So I'll just dip into a little bit of both and see what happens. Maybe more of the pink than the champagne-y one. That's still really not what I wanted. How about a bit of I Take Thee Rachel, but let's wet it first. Because that's definitely a more pinky colour. Oh, I have quite a bit of fallout there now. Oh, that's better. I like that one. But you really do have to dig your brush in. And we'll just put that a teeny smidge in. Very nice. So next for lips, and yes, I have the Chandler lip gloss because I love Chandler. Chandler is my favourite boy. In Friends, I love him to bits. And the packaging, I'm sorry, but this lip gloss, first of all, it's chunky. I love chunky packaging like this. And just the details of the turkey with the sunglasses on. Yeah, Friends fans, that's good. Love the colour of this. I was tempted with all of the colours, to be quite honest. I was very tempted by the Phoebe one. I may still have to pick a few more up, but we'll see what this is like. The only lip liner that I feel like I've got that might go with it is the Sleek Makeup Twist Up Lip Pencil Shabby Chic 994. So we'll see. I'm so bad at lip liner, by the way. It ends up being the harshest of lines because I'm trying to finesse it and correct the mistakes I've done, but it'll all be fine. So let's try out this lip gloss. Oh, it's gloopy. I can't tell if it smells of anything. Oh, it doesn't smell bad. Needed a lighter lip liner. It's quite gloopy. It's not the nicest feeling of lip glosses. It's very thick. Yeah, thick. Yeah, not the best formula of lip gloss. I'm not mad at the colour, it's not fully opaque. But yeah, it's very thick. Not sure if I'd repurchase one of those. I've got nicer lip glosses that aren't as thick and more opaque than that. Yeah, we're feeling very pink, guys. So these two lovely products. I can't be mad at buying anything that's Friends related because it's one of the best TV series that's out there. So the packaging of both, you already know, I absolutely love it. It may be big, it may be bulky, it may be a bit garish for some people, but this is a fantastic. I love it. I did like the majority of the shades that I used, especially Big White Dog. That's what it is called, yes. Stunning. Love the Big White Dog shade. That was dry and it's blinding. I do like I Take the Rachel shade, but it's not the same as Big White Dog. It is a bit more difficult to get onto your brush and to apply. If you wet it and really dig in, it's not too bad. Actually, the swatch of Dr. Drake Ramore wasn't very good, but when I put it on my lower lash line, I quite like that shade. I do like Frank Jr. and Eggplant, what we used, and the list, but they all kind of seem the same colour on the eye, which is very strange because they're so different in the pan. Overall, I think it's a really good palette. I'm very happy that I've got it. I don't regret buying it. You do get a humongous mirror as well, and it's a fairly decent quality mirror. Yeah, so overall I like the palette. Is it worth £20? I'd say if you are a big Friends lover, yes, it's worth it. If you're not too fussed about Friends, you know, maybe think before you purchase. The lip gloss, I love the packaging of these. They're chunky, they're cute with the little designs on the lid. £6 per lip gloss. That's quite pricey for a lip gloss. Yeah, the formula isn't my favourite. It's not horrific. It is a bit thick. It's not fully opaque. Well, this one isn't anyway. I haven't tried the others. It's alright. At £6 though, I don't think I'd invest in the other shades just because of how thick it is, and it's not my favourite formula. But guys, super happy to have Friends makeup. This will look amazing sat on my shelf with my other palettes. It's a keepsake. I'll definitely use it again. So thank you for joining me, guys. It's been emotional and it's been very 90s. I wouldn't necessarily go out the house with this look, but I didn't want to just play with the neutrals. Next time I will play with the neutrals because they're what I didn't test out today. You're probably going to see this look again because I want to record another video today, possibly my palette collection, because I asked in my last video if people wanted to see a palette collection and I saw at least 4 comments that said you do want to see one. So I think I might go and do that now, guys. So thank you for joining me. If you want to see my palette collection, please subscribe to my channel and then turn on the notification bell so you'll see when I upload. And please like this video and leave a comment down below of what you think. Have you picked up this palette? Do you like it? Do you like the colour story? Is it good quality for you? Are you avoiding the palette? Do you hate Friends? Have you never seen it? If you haven't, go on Netflix now. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.